Welcome to Joe's Atmosphere.
All righty, boys and girls, welcome aboard. What's happening?
What is happening? My camera angle sucks. Okay,
Nah,
there
you're
we
good to go. You're good to go.
We're
There can
finished.
be only one, the Highlander.
only
I'm
one.
just now looking at that. I've been so into. I was flying by the seat of my pants, getting ready for this show today because I got a new monitor, and I didn't have
man.
the right cable to hook it up with, so I had to
What?
run to Best Buy real quick and get a display cable. Well, it came with an HDMI. It just didn't
Yeah.
come with the. I've only got like a couple of HDMI's on this thing, and I've already got two monitors, so I had to get a display cable to hook it up. But anyway, how are you doing, my brother? How's your week going?
I'm taking names. We are under a tornado watch right now, so if things go sideways,
Yeah, we've got bad weather coming too. So, guys, if we disappear all of a sudden, no, it's not nuclear war. Yeah.
it's the hand of God.
It's the hand of God. That's it.
What are you drinking tonight, man? I got the
you know what I got, man? I got the virus of unknown origin with professionally floated lime and salt on the neck.
There you go, man.
What you got?
All the accoutrement. I've got just straight redbreast Irish whiskey. Muchas gracias.
Holy
this
shit!
is the last
Are you not working tomorrow or something? Because that's a big glass.
I am off tomorrow.
So
we
it's
had a
time to dig in.
But they got canceled, so I'm still taking the day off. St. Patty's Day.
St. Patty's Day. That's right. The Irish holiday. I got to work for
all the people out there. Cheers. Thank you for showing up.
Cheers to you, my brother.
Oh, that stuff is so
cool. Our man Lunatic says, "Hey guys, good to see
Lunatic Fringe."
He says, "Drink on, bro." That's what he
What's
says.
happening,
Drink
Lunatic Fringe?
Lunatic Fringe.
Okay, so we're sporting the new ink today. Just want to show this real quick. We got the.
Hang on. I got to blow that up.
I know you got the blow up.
Yeah, we got the Mardi Gras masks with the fleur de lis. Very nice. Very nice.
And then we got
Strategic Air Command.
Strength through, you know what I'm saying? Peace through strength. Strategic Air Command.
What's
Warrior.
up?
That's what's up.
And show us the axe you're sporting today.
Okay, so we got the Gibson, my only Gibson Les Paul Studio.
Check it out, man.
9 humbuckers. Got the split coils. Click.
That is pretty. I like the colors on that one.
Right? Yeah, it's a black and red ode to Parkway Panthers.
Yes, very nice. I like it. All right. Well, as usual, the boss is getting in my ear already. I don't know what his problem is.
What do we got?
Ooh, do we have a little echo going on there? What's going on?
Oh, we may. Hang on. Let me go ahead and
Mr. 3 Monitors.
Yeah, Mr. 3 Monitors. Yeah. We got Top of the Heap. There we go. And you guys know what's Top of the Heap every time.
Pootie Tang, no, I hate to kill a man.
Pootie Tang, no, we hate to kill a man. We're at day 386 of Pootie Tang's Reign of Terror.
7 time.
You know,
my Damien.
I'm telling you, man, he's tearing it up. Let's see. U.S. European Command on Thursday issued a video which it says shows the moment of impact when a Russian fighter jet struck the propeller of a U.S. MQ-9 Reaper drone over the Black Sea, causing the ladder to be ditched into the water. I think I've got a video of that here, guys. Hang on, let me get this the full size here. And of course, there's an ad, so give it a second. Yeah, this is going to happen more and more as this is going on. We're going to keep having this kind of thing happen. Aircraft too close to each other. What did Homeboy say in Hunt for Red October?
This will get out of control, and we lucky to live through it.
Yeah, that's what he said. And
this is going to happen. This is going to happen on
a work. Hang on a second. I'm trying to get it full screen, and it just don't want to work.
It's a video, though. It's a good video.
Yeah, but anyway, you see what's happening here, guys. The plane looks like it's trying to pull up. I got a feeling that plane didn't even know it was there. You know what I mean? Which is kind of hard to believe.
Which is kind of hard to believe.
Yeah, because they
with the sophisticated nav system and comm systems that they have
radar and shit on those things. So I know for a fact that guy knew that was there. Either that or he was picking his nose or something. And
look, I'm telling you that they spotted this thing on radar. They sent him in to take a closer look, and the asshole ran right into it.
Right into it, right? Yeah. And these are pictures of an MQ.
Either that or the Russian pilots are fucking idiots.
Well, that could be the case.
That could be it.
That could be the case because, apparently other countries are getting a little bit tired of them. The UK says German fighter jets intercept a Russian plane near Estonia. The UK defense minister says British and German Air Force fighter jets were scrambled to intercept a Russian aircraft flying close to Estonian airspace.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is going to happen more and more.
They're going to look into different regions, and until somebody checks them, they're just going to keep going because that's what they do.
They're probing, right? Yeah, it's crazy. Now, not everything's peaches and cream for our man. I think we know his name.
What a top.
Not my pity on the runners.
Apparently, nuclear attack warning broadcasted across Russia tells citizens to take anti-radiation pills and rush to bunkers.
Drink plenty of wine, everybody.
The chilling broadcast reportedly swept across Russia on Thursday and came on as Russian President Vladimir Putin continues to ramp up his ongoing war against the Ukraine. We had this same thing happen. God, was it last year? There was an accidental broadcast in Hawaii.
Whoopsie.
Oh, yeah, that they had an incoming missile attack to take cover. I've seen Tulsi Gabbard talk about it a couple of times. I follow Tulsi pretty close because I dig her. But, yeah, it's not all peaches and cream over there. Let's see what else we got on that front. Putin dealt a double blow as two of his closest allies turn on him. Turkey and Hungary, whose leaders had been among the few in Europe to keep an open door to Moscow after the beginning of the invasion of the Ukraine, seem to be starting to turn their backs on Russia.
They're looking for their life vests now because they see the way this is going, and they do not want to get caught on that ship.
Right.
So they're going to be jumping ship.
Are the rats jumping? Is that what?
Absolutely, they are.
Classic rando.
There you go.
Yeah, man.
That's what happens, man, when these little runts get together, man.
Well, not only are the rats sinking ship, but his own forces don't want to go home, apparently, because the Ukrainians say Ukraine says it caught a Russian soldier who had been hiding in abandoned buildings for 6 months after being separated from his unit.
Don't make me go back.
Classic rando.
Man, what the hell, dude? The soldier was left behind by his unit after they fled the Ukraine counteroffensive last year. Dressed in civilian clothes, the soldier was hiding in abandoned buildings, police said. Oh, my God. Wow.
He probably volunteered to
don't want to go home. Oy. Yeah, he probably volunteered. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say no more. Right? But hey, it's not going to deter Pootie Tang.
Got my dillies on the pepper tank.
Got my dillies on the pepper sack.
Because as we've chronicled, at least 39 Russian oligarchs, scientists, and generals are dead under mysterious circumstances after criticizing Putin's war in Ukraine.
You and
That's
I
what the
talked
body
about
counts
this
at
a long time
internally.
ago. We talked about this a long time ago when this shit was going to really critical mass. You're going to see his detractors start disappearing, and this is what's happening right now.
Yeah, it's
He's got an absolute stranglehold on that country.
Pootie Tang's body count is up to 39. That's his personal body count right there in the country. Right now, I'm not saying he did it all himself. And
I certainly am.
Sign your pity on the runny kind.
Exactly right. Brother.
But for sure, man. I mean, dude, hang on a second. We got comments here. Lunatic said nice tattoos, kick-ass guitar.
Muchas
And
gracias.
Rule Wade Nation Gaming Clip says, hey, Joe, what's up, man? Good to see you. How did the job interview go? Let us know, man. He was tweeting out earlier his streaming schedule may change. I'm shocked more haven't died. Yeah, well, when you decide that you're going to go up against Mr. Pootie Tang
7 times.
and, start talking some noise, that's when you enter.
It's dangerous. Your obsession with me. Seriously, Lana, call Kenny Loggins, because you're in the danger zone. From Top Gun. You're in the, danger zone! Don't they know you're in the danger zone?
Danger zone.
The danger zone! You're in there. You know you are.
That guy is totally whack job.
And because this guy has not been dealt with yet, and nobody really wants to deal with this guy, as long as it's between the Ukraine and him, then, I guess we're going to keep flooding the place with money. But because we don't have boots on the ground or anything, guess who else is deciding, you haven't heard from us for a while. North Korea confirms missile launches, says it will annihilate the enemy.
Yeah. I think they're going to annihilate themselves eventually.
Yeah,
Well,
I think they're going to
they have
annihilate
another one
themselves
today.
testing these damn ballistic missiles is what they're going to do. North Korea confirmed the launch of 2 medium-range ballistic missiles, warning that its military would surely annihilate the enemy if they fight. Okay. Okay, man. Okay.
Go sit down somewhere, dude. Golly.
Please, calm down. Calm down. Think about running electricity to people in your own country, and then come talk to us, okay? I mean, really.
That is
Dude.
so far down their priority list, their own
Yeah, it
people,
is.
man. Other than polluting them with whatever freaking state-run media they have.
Yeah, that's a propaganda state. No
We are
doubt
very
about
lucky
it.
to live in this country, dude.
Yes, we are. Every time we
whatever
do this
distract-
show, I feel luckier and luckier to live where I live. I mean,
Yep.
and if those of you out there are U.S. haters and bashers, be glad you're in a country where you can have the freedom to say that, because most of these people don't.
In Russia, you'll disappear.
Right? You'll be in Pootie Tang's body count.
Sign your pity on the runny kind.
That's what he's going to tell you. No doubt.
Shit,
Okay.
Russia.
In other news around the world, on top of the heap, Francis Macron risks his government to raise retirement age. Ordered his prime minister to wield a special constitutional power on Thursday that skirts Parliament. In other words, totally sidesteps them.
I mean, honest to God.
To force through a highly unpopular bill raising the retirement age from 62 to 64 without a vote. And that's in France. That's supposed to be our partner in liberty right there. And no, it looks like an executive order is going to raise the retirement age in France. And this is what the riots over there have been and protests have been about.
Well, absolutely. So. They've been protesting for almost a month now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is government run amok, and we're not special in that area. It's all your major players around the globe. Their governments have really overreached, and it's intentional. What recourse that people have?
Yeah,
None.
I mean that they've been backed up to it. That's it. They're having to take to the streets. Let's see. I'm shocked more haven't died. Yeah, that's right. We read that one. And he said it's not till Thursday. I forgot. I tweeted out. I'm still going to be streaming. It'll just change. Okay. And my man Dos Wolfen says hello all.
What's up?
Let's see. Joe, it feels like North Korea is like a guy that shoots in the sky. Yeah, that's
Yes.
exactly what they are. They're just making noise so they can get attention.
Nobody's paying attention to me, so let's fire off a couple missiles.
Yeah, let's
so
fire off
we're
some
still
firecrackers,
relevant.
make some noise.
We're still crazy over here. Don't forget about us.
Yeah, right. Don't forget about us. And doesn't know if it will hit him or others. Yeah, I know that. I mean, they're in the Stone Age when it comes to tech, man. Lunatic says word. And Real
They're
Wade
in the
says
Stone Age, Jojo, but it's scary as hell. They have these ballistic missiles.
yeah. Now I
They
mean
might be Stone Age, but they got a hell of a
they're
stick.
throwing rocks in the middle of the ocean, but eventually they're going to figure it out. Opinions on the banks. Well, we haven't got to that story yet, but we're getting there. Let's see. The next one we got is border standoff. U.S. officials in riot gear clash with migrants attempting mass entry into Texas.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a crazy ass scrape over there right now.
For all you people that live in the United States, that's your country right there, and it is under attack.
Yeah.
So you might live in Georgia, you might live in Montana. That's your country under attack right there.
There were also temporary disruptions when groups of migrants showed up at two other border bridges in El Paso. A border protection spokesman said in a statement, barricades were used at the Stanton Bridge from 2 to 2:45 and the Bridge of Americas 2:45 to 3:30 on Sunday. Yeah, that's a bad scrape down there. I mean, well, they've pretty much given them the green light to come over, and now they're doing it en masse. It's crazy.
Well, yeah, for every 1,000 that they stop, 10 are going to get across, and you can look. There's headlines all the time: murder, rapes, abductions, traffic. You name it. That's all going on. It's all going on.
Yep, it is. We only hear about a little bit of it.
And it's all intentional. The long-term goal is to flip the state of Texas. If you flip the state of Texas, that's it for any kind of conservative movement at all.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's one of the three biggest states when it comes to electoral college. So yeah, absolutely. And the cities have already been flipped. It's rural Texas that keeps it conservative.
Rural Texas still keeps that vote where it is, but you keep flooding it. Yeah. But you know what? The flip side of that is a lot of those people that come here, you might get one or two bad, but you get a lot of good people.
Yeah, you do.
And they get established. They're not about a liberal agenda.
No, they're not.
They're
not.
And they are fucking hardworking people, dude. They're religious people. They're hardworking people. They're family people.
Yep.
And I think that's going to backfire on whoever's pushing that agenda.
Did you guys hear about Mexico? Don't know exactly what you're talking about, but if it's this story, yeah, we're just covering it. Let's see what else we got here on Top of the Heap. We got quite a few on Top of the Heap this week. Your boy Hunter Biden subpoenaed Bank of America records, opened new avenues of investigation, House Oversight says. The House Oversight Committee has subpoenaed Bank of America records related to Hunter Biden's business dealings. Nice.
Please disperse. Nothing to see here.
And where will it go? Nowhere.
Nowhere. He's not getting arrested for nothing.
Nowhere.
But let's see. He says 2 dead in Mexico, huh? Oh, that was last week. Yeah, we covered that story last week, buddy. If you're talking about the 4 that were abducted, that was last week's show. Yeah, go back and watch last week's show, buddy. Yeah. I know the one you're talking about. And the cartels tried to say that they gave over the guys that did it and said they were working on their own. That we didn't have anything to do with it, and
No,
we're
not
all
doubting
about
that.
truth and advertising or whatever. It was the stupidest shit I've ever heard, man.
Yeah.
If that's the story you're talking about, we covered it last week, man. Go look at our the cliff notes from last week. There, Real Wade Nation. But the last one we got to talk about big tonight is, of course, the thing that made. Let's see. He says, Hunter needs a YouTube channel. Yeah, well, he'd probably get friggin' nuked. You know what I mean? He'd probably get nuked. He said, okay, whoops, about the story he was talking about. But yeah, the big story this week was the, oh God, what's the name of that bank? Yeah, the SVB, Silicon Valley Bank collapse. U.S. government moves to stop potential banking crisis. And that's from the Associated Press. This happened on Sunday. I think I have another headline on it. Yeah.
Valley Bank. Joe John, have you ever heard of the Silicon Valley Bank?
No, but it's huge.
No, you haven't, because that's where the government goes to wash its fucking money.
Right. Yeah. It's why
So
they're
you
in
have
bed.
to take that.
They're in bed with those guys. Yeah, absolutely. The Fed steps in with massive bank lending plan to stem contagion from SVB collapse.
Where's the federal government getting all this money?
You know where they're getting it, man.
Well, no, let's.
You and me.
Some people might not know.
Yeah,
let's enlighten them.
They're getting it from you and me.
That's
where
right.
they're getting it from. Yeah.
For all you people out there that think that this money comes from the government, it's to come from the government. That's our fucking money.
And you notice this is yet another financial story coming out of Silicon Valley.
And then you know what they're going to do to cover that cost? Raise the retirement age.
Like France? Les Français? Who knows? But this is the deal. This is another domino falling from, and I really think it all stems from the crypto market, because a lot of that stuff is backed up in crypto. And you know what happened to FTX not too long ago. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
I think that
there you go.
They are cloaked in failure.
Ponzi scheme, cloaked in failure.
Real Wade says no drone versus Russian plane. You were late, dude. We covered that first thing. We always cover Ukraine first. You need to come to the party a little earlier there, Real Wade Nation. But anyway.
Thank you for joining anyway, brother.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. We're glad you're here. But yeah, you talking about some stuff last week and all that good stuff. Cheers to everybody that's watching. But yeah, we're gonna see more and more of these stories of planes colliding with each other, and it's the drums of war are never good. They're never good.
Look, I was going to say before, when you mentioned that, I wouldn't be surprised if we see an uptick on that on the commercial side. Just like maybe helicopters flying around the community. Or
there was, I didn't put it in the mix, but there was a story about a near miss at an airport here just recently. Yeah.
Sure.
So, but anyway, the boss,
what do we got?
For some reason, he is on me again. I don't know.
What do we got?
I got to turn the fan up because it's getting hot in here.
I've only been running it this is our 36th episode. I know what I'm doing,
I got to turn my fan up. It's getting hot.
Turn your fan up. It's getting hot, especially when you Jock Strap gets looked into.
It's getting hot.
Free agency's going on.
That's totally hot.
With them cleats. Apparently the Rams have said, hey, we'd love to trade QB Matthew Stafford. Make it known to the entire world. I don't know if they feel that way now, though.
I was going to say, apparently they want to trade away all their quarterbacks, I guess.
Hang on. Let's see. Where is it? I know I got it here.
There
it is. Former Oklahoma quarterback Baker Mayfield has a new team. And what's his new team? The Heisman Trophy winner is with his fourth different team in the NFL, and it's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That's where he's going, baby.
Yeah.
I love that guy, but I'm still gonna root for you Saints, bro. I'm not gonna turn my back on my brother's team, but Hey, if you get eliminated and they're still in it, I'm gonna root for my man. You know that. But yeah, things are happening there on in the NFL. A lot of shuffling. I didn't put it in here because I'm tired of hearing, yeah, it might happen, yeah, it might happen. But apparently, it's up to Aaron Rodgers if he wants to go to New York or not. And why he would want to go to New York is beyond me.
That's
But
apparently what aging Green Bay Packer quarterbacks do.
quarterbacks do.
They
I
go to
guess
the
he's
gym.
like, well, my boy Paul Hackett's there, and I'm gonna prove I'm better than Brett Favre by going and doing something with the Jets. Whatever. Fuck out of
Let's
here.
just hope he doesn't start flashing his junk like Favre did to the freaking local
Right.
media. You know?
What the hell? Let's see. Let's see. What do we got here? Real weight is going off here. Let's see. Did you hear about Texas air disaster near misses? No, didn't hear about that one. It could be what I saw about the planes getting close. Let's see. Small Time Republic says First Republic Bank, another Bay Area bank, is getting a $30 billion payment from other bank to keep it afloat. There are no consequences. There are no consequences if you have the right politics. Yeah, no doubt about it, man. No doubt. Right. Let's see. Real Wade says, can Rams take Cry Wilson? He must be a Broncos fan. Please? I would take Stanford. He must be talking about the Stafford. Let's see. And he says, or please have Rodgers. I'll take any but Wilson. Well, I got a feeling my brother's old head coach will know what to do with Wilson. It's what I saw. Yeah, I know. I know he didn't do well last year. That's because he was with a bunch of wide receivers that knew what the hell he was doing when he was doing that scramble drill all the time, and now he's not. That's why it looked like that last year. But I'm pretty sure Sean Payton will know what to do with that guy. So.
Well, I think Sean Payton loves a good, strong run game, and that's going to take the heat off for Russell Wilson.
Absolutely, it sure is. Okay, what else we got? We got this idiot who almost was the Simple Jack Award. Almost was. He almost made it. He almost did it. Schefter says Lamar Jackson turned down $200 million guaranteed deal back in September. What the hell?
I mean, he acts as his own agent, and he could have got paid, but
the thinking is bizarre to me. It's bizarre to me.
And I don't know what's going on with this guy, man. Somebody's going to pay him, but it just seems to me that speaks to the NFL and the player today, when they can get $200 million guaranteed and say no. I mean, what kind of reality are you living in?
Yeah. Das Wolfen says the rest of the AFC West will spend another $500 million just to lose to Patrick Mahomes again this year. We know you're still basking in the glow, Das Wolfen. We know you're in the championship.
Hey, you know what they say?
To be the man, you gotta beat the man.
That's no doubt. He's been doing it every year. He's in the AFC Championship game every year.
Every year, and it's in Kansas City every freaking year. And you know what? Because I love my dude.
To be the man, you gotta beat the man.
Nobody says it's better than Ric Flair, man.
But yeah, this guy's doing himself a real disservice, not having an agent. I think, and plus, is he worth that kind of money? I know the guy's talented, but how many postseason wins does he have?
Yeah, he's
the thing that gets you that kind of money.
I don't even know. Joe John, I don't even think it's about winning Super Bowls anymore. It's about selling jerseys, and this guy sells jerseys.
Yeah, I hear you.
Look at the Cowboys. Cowboys are not interested in winning Super Bowls, but they bring in some big name players that sell jerseys.
Well, we got news. We got news about a Cowboy that's not going to be selling any jerseys for that team anymore.
That's because he's run out his worth. You know?
Oh, I did put it in here. Packers QB Aaron Rodgers announces intentions to play for the Jets and reunite with Nathaniel Hackett. Well,
there you go.
Good luck. Good luck.
Done deal.
Real Wade says he's so dumb he makes Wilson a freaking saint. Oh man. It sounds like Joe wants him on his team. Oh, no. I do not. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'll stick with Geno. Thank you. Appreciate it. That's all right. We'll pay Geno for a couple years until we draft one. That's all right. We might draft one this year. We got a high draft pick. Thanks to your Denver Broncos, Real Wade. What's up? Thank you.
I tell you, the quarterback pool this year is not very deep, man. There's not
It's
a lot
not
of
very
good ones.
deep. And you know what? They're predicting that the first 4 out of the first 5 picks are going to be quarterbacks, just to make sure they don't get off the board, because look, there's not many of them, you know?
No, it's not a very deep class. I would say out of all of them that I've seen, the big prototypical guy out of Kentucky is probably going to be the most pro ready.
Already. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But you never know.
Quarterbacks, the stories continue. Las Vegas Raiders signed 2-time Super Bowl champion
What?
2-time Super Bowl champion. What are they following Derek Carr departure? Whoa, who is writing this? Where did this come from? Pop culture? Get out of here. Josh McDaniels. Now, here's a headline that makes sense. Josh McDaniels signing Jimmy Garoppolo. That's who they're talking about.
There you go.
Could be the beginning of the end for him in Vegas.
Now, let me ask you this. Did Jimmy G win a couple Super Bowls with the Patriots?
He won. He might have won one with the Patriots. I don't know. That one year he did really well. He was gone in the offseason, wasn't he?
Well, I don't know how many seasons
He didn't win one as a player.
No, but you still win a ring, dude. And he's
but I don't think he was on. I don't think he was on 2 of those teams, Dan. He wasn't in New England very long. I have to do the research. We could be completely wrong. He might have 2 Super Bowl rings. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, you're Matt's loving you, dude. Space Mountain, maybe the oldest ride in the park, but it has the longest line. Ric Flair.
I'm telling you, man.
Let's
To
see.
be the man, you gotta beat the man.
Oh
Blast
man,
it.
I'm fine. I got to get. I got my 2013 Super Bowl and back to sucking again. Bring the bags back. Yeah, well, you know, hey,
Yes.
we're all like that. We all got our ring and we're all sucking again.
We're down. Let's
it's
get the
no big
bag,
deal.
get the party started.
We'll get back. But
That's
let's
right.
see what else we got this week in the Jock Strap. Oh yeah. The Miami Dolphins are gearing up to make a run at them Buffalo Bills, man. Jalen Ramsey departs NFC West after trade to Dolphins. Their secondary is looking good. They already had one of the top
how many
5
years
corners.
do you have to be under the funk of Miami before you? I know, Rhonda. That's her team. But come on. It's just
man.
you go to Miami and it just does not work out, dude. I'm telling
bro.
you.
I hear you. Real Wade says he won 2 Super Bowls. Wow. Okay. As in Jimmy. Yeah, that's who we were talking about.
Jimmy G.
I guess he was with him twice. Because I know when he was a starter when he was in that game, he lost to the Chiefs. So, you know. Okay. So, let's see what else we got. Oh yeah. A cowboy.
Oh yeah.
Gets cut loose.
Not the Zeke
Elliott.
train is over.
The reign of Ezekiel Elliott is over in Dallas. Yes. You know, I've been saying for the last couple of years that Pollard is the better back. He's proven it year in, year out.
Yeah, that's not even in dispute, man. It's just not.
So I guess they finally said, yeah, we're not getting you another contract. You're out of here, buddy. And then let's see what else we got. Yeah,
somebody looking at him though. I don't know who it was, but somebody definitely interested in his services.
Really? Well, you know, hey, he can always find another job.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Real Wade says 3 championships. Das Wolfen says during his 3 years with the Patriots, his team won 2 championship titles. What is that? 39? No, 49 in 2015 and 51 and 17.
Go.
49 and 51. Okay. And so then let's see. He must be a backup under Brady. Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's the only way he would have won the ring because the only one he started in, he lost to the Chiefs.
Yep.
So, and then we had some bad, and this one hits my brother hard because this was his team when he was growing up. He was not a Saints fan yet. He was a Vikings fan when Bud
Yep.
Grant took them to 4 Super Bowls,
dude.
and he passed away this week. He was 95. God almighty, that guy was around for a while, Dan.
He was an outdoorsman, dude. He lived a good, long life. And I tell you right now, underrated as far as the head coaching hierarchy, great head coaches. This guy's got to be right up there, man, because he took. I know 3 of them he head coached himself. I don't believe he was the head coach on the first one, but the final 3, he coached that team through the 70s. They were a juggernaut. He got them to the Super Bowl, and they just did not pan out. So anybody that tells me that coaches win or lose Super Bowls, no, they don't. It's the player field.
I look at him. I look at Schottenheimer. You know, I look at Marv Levy. These are all great coaches that just couldn't, just didn't get the breaks to do it on the big stage. Because let's face it, you've got to have some luck involved. So, but yeah, Bud Grant, let's toast him because he was a fantastic football coach, and he got the Vikings the closest to trying to getting the Super Bowl. So.
Look, they haven't even sniffed a Super Bowl since then. And once they went into the dome and became freeze-dried football and willingly gave up their home field advantage, they have not been the same franchise.
No, they have not.
They're middle of the road. That's it.
What was my man's name that got that fumble and went the wrong direction? What was his name?
Jim Marshall's running the wrong way. He's running the wrong way.
He had a great quarterback on his team, though, man.
You remember when he crossed the end zone, the goal line? And just
he did that shit with authority. Threw it in the air. He was celebrating. He just knew he scored, boy.
And that San Francisco lineman came up and grabbed him by his shoulders. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
That's too funny.
Fucking great, man.
Oh, man. I guess we're partying too much, man. The fucking boss
What do
is
we got? What do we got?
You know what we got? We got the Flix.
The Flix,
boys and girls.
I am going to remain silent during the Flix in protest of the stupid freaking Oscar Minor wiener dickheads. That's all I'm saying. Yeah.
What did you say?
Oscar Minor
man. This is the first time in a long time that I watched the entire ceremonies, man.
Well, good for you. I haven't watched that shit.
Well, you would have enjoyed. I know at least one of their acceptance speeches, and I will show you a highlight of that here in a second. This week's box office receipts, boys and girls, for last weekend, the 10th through the 12th. Scream 6 came in number 1 with $44 million. It outdid Creed 3 in its second week, which came in at $27 million. 65 is
3%. Gee whiz.
65 is not going over well, man. Its first 65. Week, it only made $12 million, and that looked like it was going to be a neat looking movie.
What is 65? I have no idea.
You don't know what 65 is, dude?
I'll say it again.
It's the
fifth time I've said that. What is 65?
Okay, 65 is the new one with Adam Driver, where he crash lands on Earth in the dinosaur era, 65 million years ago. That's hence the name 65. Okay. And he's not from Earth. You know, it's not a Planet of the Apes type deal. He's from another planet, you know, and he crash lands here, you know. It looked like a neat movie. It really did. Let's see. Oh my God. Top Gun Maverick is the best picture of 2022 is what Matt from Small Time Republic says.
He knows what time it is.
Yes, he does. He does know.
Look, when people high up in Hollywood say outwardly that freaking Top Gun Maverick saved Hollywood.
Yeah, they did.
And it doesn't garner anything.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, dude.
It got one. Did get one award. Sound is what it got.
Greatest nose picker, greatest sound, greatest hair jobs. Give me a fucking break.
John Wick 4 will be the best movie of 2023. Calling it now, Cran just says. And let's see. Das Wolfen says 65 had some issues. The biggest problem is rather than making real dinosaurs, they used some long-legged T-Rex wannabe. Okay, I got you. Let's see. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania comes in with 7 million at number 4, and Cocaine Bear is right behind it at number 5.
Bear.
Let's see if The Last Wish is still in here. Yes, it's still number 9. The Last Wish made 1.7 million last week. I'm gonna have to watch that, Daniel.
Boots hanging in there, bro.
Wish and Boots, bro. Yes, that's where it's at. Willow season 2 canceled. Yeah, we saw that. And then did you guys see Creed 3? Haven't seen it yet. Really not interested in to see it. It doesn't have Balboa in it. So me and Dan are big Rocky fans, but if it ain't got Balboa, I just don't know. I don't know. But anyway, I'll probably
real
check it
quick,
out.
Joe John, just real quick. Have you seen Stallone talk about the rights to the Rocky?
No.
Apparently, Steven Spielberg owns the rights to that.
Really?
Yeah.
How did Spielberg get his hands
Stallone
on that?
had conversations because he wants to pass it down to his kids.
Yeah.
And no, he's not going to get the rights to that.
Steven just says it's
Steven Spielberg a douche.
Well, he is a douche. We knew this already, Dan. We don't need to. That's just more proof of it. We know he's a douche. Good movie making douche, but he's still a douche.
Well, I was late to the party as far as knowing he was a douche, and now I know.
Okay, now you do know. It's actually really good. There's a reason Rocky isn't in it, I'd say. Okay. Well, his age might have something to do with it. That, and the fact is he's too busy busting up Tulsa, Oklahoma. From what I hear, that show he's doing on Paramount's really good. Tulsa King, have you seen that, Daniel?
I haven't checked it out yet. It's
From what I hear, it's great.
On its radar to check out, but
it's
we haven't
done by that guy that's doing everything now. The same guy that's behind Yellowstone. I can't remember this guy's name, but everything he touches turns to gold these days, man. And apparently he was on Sons of Anarchy, that show. So
me and the old lady are watching right now is The Outsider by Stephen King, which is on HBO Max. It's a pretty freaking good show.
Yeah,
we watched Three Pines, which was really good season 1, and they didn't get picked up, but whatever. No, Tulsa.
This guy's name
is definitely on the radar.
Yeah, Taylor Sheridan's this guy's name, Dan. He's doing a lot of stuff for Paramount. There's another one with oh God, what's his name? Hawkeye, Jeremy Renner. It's called the mayor of oh God, it's the mayor of something town.
Mayor got run over by my snowplow town.
That's it exactly. But anyway, that's supposed to be good too. That's supposed to be good too. But anyway, getting back to the flicks, everything wins Best Picture is everywhere at the Oscars. Basically, it won all the big awards it was nominated for. It won 7 in all. It did something that only 2 other movies have done in the past. It won 3 of the 4 acting awards. The only other 2 movies that have done that are Streetcar Named Desire, right, and Network. So I'm going to show you guys a little video here, a little bit of the highlights from that show. I think you'll enjoy it.
Cool. Keep Kimmel muted. That is awesome.
Yeah, I know. He's the worst thing about it. Short round.
Okay, yeah. Awesome. How much money did it make at the box office? Was it close to Top Gun Maverick? I don't fucking think so.
That was cool right there. He's singing to a Carpenters song because he grew up with the Carpenters. Yeah, I was happy about that one.
Are you hearing sound on your side, Joe?
Yeah.
I hear nothing on my side.
Really?
Zero. Nothing.
Damn. Okay.
This whole time is just nothing.
Okay.
I see people and crying and
Oh,
bears.
I got you. I see it. I apologize. You were worried about the echo earlier and had me mute this stuff. Okay. Well, let's try it
If
again.
anyone in this
No,
theater
listen.
act of violence at any point during the show, you will be awarded the Oscar for Best Actor.
And the Oscar goes to.
Dreams are something you have to believe in. I almost gave up on mine. To all of you out there, please keep your dreams alive.
RRR has to win pride of every Indian and must put me on the top of the world.
Without visual effects, this is what the bear would look like.
Thank you to the Academy for recognizing the superhero that is a Black woman.
She did good, but Gaga blew it out of the water.
My mother and my father were both nominated for Oscars in different categories. I just want an Oscar.
You got to see that movie, Dan. It's kick-ass.
No, sir.
Lady Gaga can sing, brother.
So this is what the multiverse looks like. Oh.
Everything, everywhere.
Everything, everywhere.
Everything, everywhere.
These are teachers that changed my life, most of them public school teachers. Miss Dumeier, Mr. Toole, Mr. Hudson, you guys educated me, you inspired me, and you taught me to be less of a butthead.
There is greatness in every single person. You have a genius that is waiting to erupt. You just need to find the right people to
really
unlock
is a good
that.
movie,
Thank you so
Dan.
much
You'd
to everyone
enjoy
who
it if you
has
watched
unlocked
it.
my genius.
For all the little boys and girls who look like me watching tonight, dreams do come true. And ladies, don't let anybody tell you you are ever past your prime. Never give up.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. That's the first time in a long time that I watched the entire Oscars. I hadn't watched the whole show in a long time because most of the time it's all political. And this butthead right here, hang on one second, let me see. Where is he? Yeah, this jackass right here. He still couldn't help himself and threw in the friggin'
Don't play it,
comedy
please.
occasionally, or excuse me, like he told one joke. He said, "Yeah, film editing really works. You can tell because they made the insurrection look like a tour event at the Capitol." Right? I was like, "Man, come on, dude. Do you have to do this shit? You know?" And the numbers were up this time around. It was up 13% this year. 18.8 million viewers this time around. It's still really low compared to like when Billy Crystal was on there. But it was a much better show this time. And it's more proof that the pendulum is starting to swing back the other way. They're not doing as much politics anymore and stuff. So that was pretty cool. But they got to get another host. They definitely got to get another host. Let's see. Did you hear about what happened in the new Spidey comic? No, I haven't seen that. Let's see. Lunatic says me too. Yeah, I know there wasn't any sound. Yeah, hey, I do the best I can, guys. Yeah, finally, yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis got her Oscar. I thought that was really cool. Been a fan of hers for a long time. Jordan Joe Johnson says, I feel like the Oscars suck now, to be honest. And Das Wolfen says, did they have to show the hot dog fingers, though? Yeah, I thought that was funny. Let's see. Who would have thought numbers go up when it's less of woke garbage? Well, that's why. It was less of it this time around. So it was fun to watch. Let's see what else we have this time around. Oh yeah, this story was kind of weird. Paranoia grips the Oscars after rumors abound that Tom Cruise didn't show because he knew he'd be mocked, And apparently, according to this article, that wasn't true at all. A matter of fact, they were Kimmel was going to do a big thing about how he saved Hollywood, basically, with Top Gun. And it's kind of funny.
He garnered shit. So there you go. Why show the fart smelling bullshit?
Yeah. Well, he's busy doing the Mission Impossible on the other side of the planet right now. But
he's out there doing, movies that hardworking people can forget about the real world and be entertained. That's what I can.
You can say what you want about Tom Cruise and his Scientology and all this other crap. That guy gets it when it comes to making movies, man. He does. But apparently, according to the article, that Kimmel was going to do a big tribute to him and stuff, and was kind of bummed when he found out he wasn't coming. So, and what's funny is the two biggest movies last year, Avatar: Way of Water, and that one, both of them only won one Academy Award, and neither one of the guys showed up. Tom Cruise or James Cameron, neither one of them were there.
Well, what does that tell you, Joe John? They're in the industry.
Yeah, they know what's going to happen. Yep,
they know exactly what that farce is.
I
mean, come on.
Okay, let's see. Well, other news in the Flix. Quentin Tarantino's final film is coming as film makers readies for The Movie Critic. That's what it's going to be about, his last movie. Now, anybody that's a Quentin Tarantino fan knows that he has said he's only making 10 movies, and this is going to be his 10th one. It's the last movie he's making. And it's reported to be loosely based on the life of a female movie critic, last name of Kale, in the 70s. She apparently was a really good critic, and Pauline Kael is her name, and it's going to be loosely based on her experiences in the 70s. It's going to take place in the 70s, so that'll be good, and that ought to be pretty good. So let me see. Yep. So that's it for the Flix this week. I'm sorry, guys. My brother just does not get into the Academy Awards at all.
So, no, I don't.
No.
I need to fucking thumb their nose at me yet again. And even on TV. I mean, come on. All that money that these two movies raked in, and they can't garner anything?
Yeah.
That's bullshit, dude. I'm sorry. That's total bullshit. So they don't get any love from me. I'm not watching their bullshit. I see it every day. They're going to preach to us about moral this and moral that, and they're just as racist and misogynistic in Hollywood anywhere in the world. They are. And they're going to tell us how to live? Please.
Well, they weren't really preaching this time around. That's why it was better.
Because you know why they didn't? Because they see their ratings slipping.
Yep.
Don't be fooled by that, Joe. They know what time it is.
Let's see.
Asshole. That's all I have to say about that.
That's all I have to say about that. Loved Kill Bill, Joe Jordan Johnson, or Lunatic says. Let's see. Joe Jordan Johnson says, oh, yeah, that's right. I already read that one. Okay. Didn't watch them either, Joe. Who's your bracket? I don't do brackets, man. Don't do brackets. Don't do the March Madness thing. I don't do that at all. No,
once
thank you.
Once the guys started coming out of high school right into the pro ranks, I stopped doing brackets because you don't know who's got good teams. They don't cultivate that team, and you can watch them grow together.
Yep.
I haven't done brackets since then, right? So it's been a long time.
Uh-oh. Boss is on me again.
What do we got? What do we got?
You know what we got? We got the earthquakes.
Earthquakes.
Got homegirl trying to put her lipstick on, man.
Telling you.
Look out. Look out.
She's trying, and I don't know who scoped out that highway, but man, come on. Cracking, they just fall like 50 feet into nowhere.
It's nuts, man. Well, what we got first off today, we got former congressman convicted of insider trading.
No way.
Former Representative Stephen Breyer
Eureka.
Was convicted of insider trading in New York on Friday after the Securities and Exchange Commission alleged he used non-public information to buy stocks last year.
No.
Well, you know, the question I ask myself when I see this kind of headline, it isn't that I'm not shocked that he was insider trading. I'm wondering who he pissed off to get outed like that.
Exactly. Exactly. That's just been going on for a while for him. Guarantee you that.
Come on, bro. Now this one has been topical in the news here lately. Here's another earthquake, because I know there's some people running around in the United States that could be upset if this happens. TikTok says U.S. threatens to ban if Chinese owners don't sell steaks. Yeah, this they're let's see. The Biden administration has demanded that TikTok's Chinese owners divest their stakes in the popular video app or face a possible U.S. ban.
Ooh.
Yeah. I mean, it won't affect you and me, but there's a lot of people out there that use TikTok, man. David will be upset.
I don't think they're going to be able to ban them anyway.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Let's see what's next. Oh, my gosh. We can't get through a day without Mr. Trump showing up. Stormy Daniels speaks to Manhattan DA in Trump payment probe. Stormy Daniels met with the prosecutor Wednesday at the request of Manhattan District Attorney's Office, her attorney said in a tweet. Wow. Yeah, we know about this one. We know about this little, what do they call them? Non-disclosure agreements and payment and, porn star Stormy Daniels.
Oh,
my man Trump hanging it out there. Look out. That's how you become famous, Dan.
Hang your balls
out there. That's right. Let's see what do we got here. Is it Pelosi? I wanted to know about it. Real Wade says, dang it. He's upset. Yikes, Lunatic says. Real Wade says, I admit I used TikTok till I heard the spying stuff, and I'm glad I stayed away. And he keeps, yeah, I got you, man. I know who you're talking to. Okay. Let's see. Here's one that I found interesting, buddy. Who'd have thunk this?
Who'd have thunk it?
What is his global warming tribe gonna have to say about this one? Biden approves massive oil project in Alaska.
Yeah. Look, it's
bar
about time
future
to ramp
drilling
up for another presidential run, dude. So you gotta do something.
Yep.
He's running again. So
I don't see how he can run again, man.
Why not?
It's
Why
just
not?
he's well, it's just his age. I mean, good Lord.
They said the same thing when he ran the first time.
Oh God.
He's gonna win again. Guarantee you, he's gonna win again.
Well, if yeah, exactly, Lunatic. Age. We need to get some young blood in there, man. Really do.
We really do, but
Yes,
they're
we do.
locked out by the old money. Look at freaking the McDonald or whatever, that knucklehead from Kentucky. I think he fell down. He's in the hospital, and this guy's like 100,000 years old. These are the people that are at the wheel.
Yep.
Because they're holding on to their power for dear life, man.
That's it. They're hanging on by till the bitter end, baby.
Yep.
Here's one that your wife, our special correspondent, put up. Woman recalls total shock of finding missing husband's body in a closet while getting holiday decorations. In the 8 months since her husband Richard disappeared, police had searched Jennifer I guess home times before she found his remains while
Please disperse. Nothing to see here.
There you go. Nothing to see here. Oh, wow. He was up there the whole time? Holy shit. Come on. Come on.
How does that happen? That's
People
that's
aren't
pretty...
just whack jobs anymore, man.
Lunatic says, what the fuck?
I'm telling you. How could you not know that? I mean, yeah, she offed his ass. Huh?
Oh, man.
Huh?
Okay, and let's see. The final one we got, I think, final one we got in earthquakes this week. This one's near and dear to my brother's heart. This is from thehill.com. French Bulldog ousts Labrador Retriever to become top U.S. dog breed.
Hell yeah,
up?
you did.
What's up?
Look,
French
those dogs,
Bulldog.
we have one of our own, and the dude has a personality that's big as the moon, I tell you. They don't listen to anybody.
The dude abide?
The dude abides to only the dude's laws, not anybody else's laws, man. I'm telling you. But they are wonderful animals, but they are unique. If you've never owned one, if you've never been around one, you just don't know. And they're a small stature dog, but man, their personality is big as Texas. And I love our dude. And
the dude.
What sold me on the French Bulldog, real quick, was I saw this video where these two bears had jumped into somebody's backyard, and this freaking little French Bulldog came out and chased those two bears off. I mean, those bears didn't want anything to do with that dog.
I saw that video. It was on somebody's back porch, wasn't it?
Yes, sir. So you know what they say.
To be the man, you gotta beat the man.
And that French Bulldog says, "I'm the man.
I'm the man.
My yard.
And you get out of my yard, son.
I'm
What the hell?"
We got one, and we're so glad we did it. But yeah, they're wonderful. They're beautiful animals. They got a big personality, and they're really fun to be around. They really are.
And your guy looks just like that, only he's more of a gray color, right?
He's tan. He's
tan.
the classic French Bulldog color. He's a tan.
Yeah.
So yeah.
The dude.
The dude.
Speaking of the dude, do you know it's the 25th anniversary?
That's what's up. Didn't we talk about that last week, man?
I think we did, yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's a great movie.
We had a story where he said he didn't smoke anything during it.
Yep.
Remember?
We talked about that last week.
Yeah.
It's a great movie.
Okay.
Stands the test of time.
Well, boys and girls, it is time to buckle your chin strap. Brace yourself.
Oh, no.
Because it's about to come your way.
It's about to go down.
It's about to go down. Guys, it's time to turn out the lights.
I have the utmost respect for Kurt Warner for going in there. I have the utmost respect for Kurt Warner for going in there.
Dude! Bobby McRae, take it easy, man.
That shot never gets old, man.
It
never gets old, dude.
It does not get old. That is crazy right there.
He went extension too.
Yeah, full extension. He was compact and followed through. I mean,
he hunted him down, dude.
He exploded
him down.
that guy. It's ridiculous how hard he hit him. Damn.
Oh, it was so good. So
Ruben
good.
says, hail. Lunatic says, that knockout clip never gets old. 99. Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah, that 1-2 combination that Lennox Lewis put on Asim Rahman in their second fight, excuse me. Yeah. That was the meanest 1-2 punch I've ever seen in my life.
That was truly a heavyweight knockout. He
yes,
let
it
him
was.
have it.
Yes, he did. Ruben says, hail, brothers. I have started living life. I have been traveling around Orlando. Have fun. Yeah,
there you go,
we're going to do it, man. We can do it. Before we move on, though, the Bobby McRae hit. I have to impress upon people about this. You know, everybody likes to think that Drew Brees won the Saints a Super Bowl. I beg to differ. If you go back and look at that Super Bowl team, I saw something, and it was a foreshadowing. I did not understand what I was seeing when I saw it. It was about, what was it, Daniel? Like 2 or 3 weeks before the end of the season when the New England Patriots ended up going down to the Dome.
In town.
And there was like 6 minutes left in the game. Patriots are down by 10. How many times have you seen Tom Brady come back from that amount in that amount of time? How many times? So many times you can't count, right? Belichick gave him the hook. Said, nah, come on out of here. Those guys are trying to kill you. They are trying to murder you.
We'll
we'll let the backup take the lumps, and you just come on over here next to me, and we'll watch the rest of the game because we
got Super Bowls to win down the road.
Right, we got things to do. They can have this one. You know, he saw what was going on. And
that defense was opportunistic. They were nasty, a nasty bunch of dudes, man. I'm telling you. And yeah, I mean, their plus-minus ratio was just through the roof, and they just kept getting the ball back to the offense and knocking out quarterbacks, dude.
Look,
they're bad.
They got Belichick to give Brady the hook. Yep. Just listen, think Hall of Famers here, guys. In the divisional round, they beat on Brett Favre so bad that there was notorious pictures on Twitter of his bruised legs afterwards. He got smoked, and he retired after that. Retired. And then you just saw the lick that Bobby McRae put on Kurt Warner and launched his ass straight to the retirement couch.
Retired.
Right? And then Peyton Manning.
They picked him off to win the Super Bowl.
Picked him off to win the Super Bowl. So, yeah, Drew Brees, he did his job and everything, but man, woof,
that defense I told you. How many times did I tell you, like 2 or 3 years before that, we don't even need the number one defense. No. We just need the middle of the road defense to get us some turnovers.
Stops, right? And
that's what they started. And they brought in a lot of veterans with nasty attitudes, man.
Yep.
And they were just dominant, dude. Just dominant. Yeah.
I call him Sears because that's how I know him on DCUO. Lunatic says, blast him to the moon. Yeah, he did. He knocked him out. All right. So my final word tonight is about this story we saw earlier today. Podcaster husband fatally shot by stalker who broke into Washington home. A podcaster and her husband were shot and killed in their Redmond, Washington home after a suspected stalker broke into the house at 1:45 a.m. Friday. The stalking suspect, 38-year-old Ding Dong, I'm not going to say his name, was also found dead in the house. Now, let this be a lesson to you guys that are doing what I do on social media. You know, if you want to be a content creator and stuff, do not out yourself. Do not let people know your address. Do not do that. Keep a shield up between you and your fans because there's crazy people out there, guys. There are, and you've got to protect yourself. So, yeah, that hit me kind of close to home, man, because I don't need anybody coming in here and testing my marksmanship skills. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have to do that. Really don't. And my man Lunatic says, true that, Papa J, no doubt. Okay, girls, you know what time it is. It is, and believe it or not,
breaks my heart.
Paul Jackson was not the winner of this award this week. He was not.
Not the winner.
No, he wasn't. Oh, wait, no, not
the NASCAR edition.
Not the NASCAR edition. Whoops. Yeah, you know, the Simple Jack Award. That's when, you know, it's just guys trying to do the right thing, you know, no matter what walk of life it's from. Sometimes it's highfalutin folks. Sometimes it's not, you know.
Could be NASCAR.
Could be NASCAR. Could be Tarnished Shield edition. Could be all that. But this week, boys and girls, it's Steven motherfucking Seagal.
Steven motherfucking
He
Seagal.
declares himself 1,000,000% Russian.
1,000,000%.
And lashes out at U.S. disinformation.
I'm telling you right now, it's got something at the hair plugs has really polluted his mind, dude. I mean, he's all in with Pootie Tang. And this guy used to be, I used to love his movies, but man, has he gone into a downward spiral. He is thrown in with the devil, and the guy is a wackadoo. I mean, he's a wackadoo, right?
Yeah.
1,000,000,000% Russian.
1,000,000% Russian is what he says.
And he accuses the U.S. of disinformation.
You little white-faced, disloyal buck.
I mean, honest to God. Honest to God. The guy, it's classic, right? These guys, you know, and girls, they make their money, and at the end of their freaking life, they you know, start lashing out with their. You really see how crazy they are. And this guy is the craziest. You know, he promoted himself as a patriot. You know, early in his his movie
Yeah.
career. Now he's thrown in with the Russians. He's down for Pootie Tang. He's accusing the United States of misinformation and showing his true colors with this fucked up hair plugs, dude. What's going on, man?
Oh, man, you know,
Stupid is as stupid does. And
Yeah,
he
yeah.
deserves whatever he's gotten in his future, he's going to get, and he deserves it. And that's all I have to say about that.
Oh,
Never
no.
go full retard.
He
went full retard, man. He went full retard. Why did he go full retard? I'll tell you why. Because he's a
pile of monkey nuts.
Disloyal fuck.
He is, man.
Stupid is, stupid does, sir.
Total.
I mean,
So yeah, unfortunately, that's the guy right there. He's well deserved to get the simple
fucking
jacket.
Seagal, man. I mean, just, and I still consider Above the Law a great movie, dude.
A great movie with a great message.
His initial movie,
Yeah.
Above the Law, was one of the best movies you'll ever see, man.
Absolutely.
And
it had a great message.
Yeah.
And now look at him. Who does he think he's freaking fooling with this AstroTurf he's got?
Well,
on
we
his-
should have known he was crazy whenever he divorced Kelly LeBrock. Okay.
Yeah, he's wackadoo.
I'm sorry.
He's
You
getting
know,
mad.
you know.
Ruh, ruh, ruh. Whatever, dude.
Whatever, bro. Whatever. That girl fine as hell. But you know what's wrong with him? He's
Cloaked in failure, dude.
cloaked in failure. Yes, he is. Oh man. Okay, boys and girls. Well, listen. I'm gonna let you. First of all, let's take a look at these things before we get out of here. Ruben says, "Yes. Do not tell him anything about you." Oh wait. Let's see what Lunatic says, and Lunatic says his mind is all fucked up. Yeah, it is. I don't know what that guy's problem is, but and like Danny was saying, his early films were awesome. Hard to Kill was great, and a bunch of other ones, man. But yeah,
he way off the deep end.
he has gone the way of the dodo, boys and
He
girls.
really has, dude.
Okay, well, listen,
Bad,
guys.
bad.
Let me let you know what's going on with the channel before we get out of here. Of course, the next time you'll see me is Saturday, whenever we're deep into issue 2, plotting it. And we're going to release it at my cousin's craft show in July. So I don't know if it's going to be a digital release or printed copies. I'm not sure. We got to do some investigation because I want to do the printing locally. But anyway, you can watch me work on the comic book every Saturday, 1:30 in the afternoon Central Time. And my friend Justifier Jim comes in to help me do the show. And then Sunday, you can watch us on Pop Culture Minefield Station as we look at wrestling. We got WrestleMania coming up. There's going to be a lot of stories with that. And I do a piece on there called State of the Apron, where I let you know what's going on with the smaller promotions, because the hardest part of the ring is the apron, and the hardest thing to do in wrestling is get to the big time, you know. That way you can get up there so you can face this guy.
To be the man, you gotta beat the man.
And that's brought to you by Pop Culture Minefield and KGRA Digital Broadcasting every Sunday at 1 p.m. And then you can see me when I get together with my friends on Wednesday and talk about everything pop culture and what's going on today, as we look at State of the Atmosphere at 5:30 p.m. Central every Wednesday. And that's just where we get together and talk about a bunch of fun stuff and talk to the chat. And that night, I do a show on Twitch, keep my hands in the video gaming with Papa Joe Gamer After Dark. My brother's favorite picture of me on the internet. The one with me just going, really, man? What the hell? A few video games, cocktails, and fails for 3 hours on a Wednesday night, 9 to midnight Central. And then, of course, it's back here that very next day at 6 o'clock. Don't forget, guys, we start at 6 now. 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern for the Brothers Hack the Matrix. So, for my brother Hylunder, and as you can see underneath his name there can be only one. And myself, I want to thank you for being here. And until we see you again, I want you guys to keep on keeping on. God bless.